So today I'm going to walk you through the most exciting features of Scale Insights that very often people neglect or do not use. And these are the most neglected features and the most exciting ones as well that we are currently using in our agency, and you should start using them as well. So first of all, going through into this mass campaign, you will find this bulk auto campaigns, and here you can create any number of auto campaigns with a single click of a button. Let's say if I type in 50 and I need to just give it the bid adjustment that I need per campaign and a default bid from which it will start adjusting. And with the preview, with the click of the preview, it will create any number of campaigns that I've given it. This is really cool, but the next one is even more cooler. Let me take it the campaign here, and as you can see here, you have to give the campaign name, the bidding strategy, the daily budgets, and everything. The two things are important. One, how many keywords do you need it in the campaign? Usually when you are creating SCAG campaigns or the SKC campaigns, you need one keyword, but it can have 3 to 5 keywords according to the need of the campaign as well. Then you give some additional information like what is the bid that you want suggested, hire this suggested, or whatever. And then here, if you paste close to 1000 keywords, or let's say 5000 keywords, whatever number of keywords, usually it is between 30 to 50. When you paste in here and give the number, how many number of campaigns you want, and just click on preview and execute, and it will create, let's say, 50 campaigns for you with the click of a button. This is really cool feature that we have been utilizing in our launch phases, and it takes a lot of manual effort which we usually use to put in creating campaigns manually through the ads manager, which is now really easy to execute these campaigns. For example, one of the seller recently came to us. He wanted to create 80 campaigns in 3 different match types: fixed, bidding down only, and up and down, and 80 campaigns. So 80 into 3, 240 campaigns, and we created it with this window using just very small amount, like in 5 minutes. If it has to be done through ads manager, it would take hours and hours of work. So this is really cool. And then the next one that I find really helpful is Ad Insights. Very less people are utilizing this feature, but let me show you something really cool. So let's say I go I come to this console. I want to stay in the product section, not include the search terms, because that is also helpful. But right now I want to show you something related to the product. So I select the last 90 days, and then I want to select the product that has the highest spend for the sake of this example. And then I will load the details of this product. Under this product, I'm going to find out the search term that, for example, you can see here, all of these analytics related to the search terms level are appearing in an aggregate level. So for this keyword that you cannot see at the moment, all of the search terms, like this is the aggregate data that you usually get through search terms report that you have to download and then create pivot tables in order to arrive at this data. But it shows you straightforwardly in a single snap, and you can play around with the filters very easily here. Let's say I arrange it by ACOS and I want to see the highest ACOS campaigns. So this is the worst one, 240% ACOS with this search term. And so this is the worst campaign that I'm getting for 2 clicks, 1 order. I don't want to bid on it. And next step, you click on details, and it gives you an overview of all the campaigns and how the breakdown is. For example, for the auto campaign, I got 26 clicks, 1 order only, at an ACOS of overwhelming ACOS of 145%. Then through the exact campaign, I got 14 clicks, no orders. Through the broad campaign, I got 1 click, and through the loose campaign, I got 1 click. So overall, this product is really, like, this search term is not working in auto campaigns, in exact campaign, in broad one, and in broad and loose, it still has a low number of clicks. But what I will do based on this observation, I can negate it in auto campaign. I can turn off this campaign, the keyword in exact campaign. I can negate it in broad even with 1 click, and I can negate it in loose as well even with 1 click. If you were managing it through the ads console, you would never negate it on broad or on auto loose, because your data, like your site on the data, is on 1 campaign at the moment, at one time. You are not seeing the aggregate level data. But here you can find the aggregate result of the search term through all the campaigns. And right now you can go in and negate the search term on the campaigns even where there is only one click. So this is really powerful and cool. One more important thing that you can have a look at is this search term analysis report. Let's say that you are saying that you don't want to trust the last 90 days, or let's say you were looking at the last 30 days and it was not trustworthy. So what you can do is you can type in any number of weeks in here. This columns mean weeks and this is the number of days, so that means that indicates a week. And let's say I have a look at the last like 30 weeks, and still it gives me the profitability numbers, the sales numbers and everything. And you can compare it over week. You can see here that all of the weeks, like most of the weeks, I'm losing money. So it's a no-brainer that I should negate this search term across all the campaigns. This is based on the aggregate results of all the campaigns. So this is a wonderful tool of Scale Insights that very less people are using. And if you're not using it in your operations, you should start utilizing it. Similarly, you will see a ton of examples through which you can analyze the performance of your products. For example, for each of the product, you can get an analysis of the product, how it is performing. This can also be gotten from this from the seller board, but this the picture that you see over Scale Insights is really powerful when it comes to financials as well. So make sure that you utilize all of these ad types, portfolios, campaigns. These are really powerful, and the best one was related to search terms that I have already showed you, that can come in handy when you are optimizing an account through the aggregate results that previously we used to do through search term reports, and pivoting it through the pivot table, and then aggregating the data and then making decisions, and then going back into the campaigns trying to find out which campaign is it that is bringing that search term. It was a mess. Right now, with the click of a button, you are able to see which the search term is arriving from which campaign, which of the campaigns are responsible for bringing in this campaign, how is the result on the aggregate level. I think this is really powerful. You should start utilizing it in your account if you're not already using it. And I will try to bring in more videos related to this. If you need any help related to Scale Insights, hit me up at ramzan@catalyst.co.uk, and or you can message me on the WhatsApp as well. I do have a Calendly link in the description. And if you have any recommendations for videos, do let me know in the chat. And looking forward to seeing you in the next video. And I hope you find this video really valuable. Thank you.